Taipei Metro C381. The Taipei Metro C381 is the fifth and the latest generation of heavy-capacity electric multiple units on the Taipei Metro in Taipei, Taiwan. They are designed to increase the capacity of the expanded network with the opening of the Xinyi and Songshan line. A total of 24 6-car C381 trains were ordered from Kawasaki Heavy Industries and TRSC in 2010 and began operation in 2012. They are currently in service on Tamsui Xinyi line and Songshan's Xindian line. Overview. The Department of Rapid Transit Systems DOTS awarded new rolling stock contracts CR381 for the Xinyi line and CDG391 for the Songshan line to Kawasaki Heavy Industries, and the trains procured under these contracts were built from 2010 to 2011. In 2012, DOTS purchased another 6-car train to under contract CD311 for use on the Bannan line, although this train set was never used on the Bannan line and was instead used on the Songshan's Xindian line. The first 7 6-car train sets were built by Kawasaki at its rolling stock plant at Hyogo, Japan, whereas the remainder were built domestically by the Taiwan rolling stock company TRSC to support the domestic rail industry. In addition to the production of vehicles, Kawasaki was also responsible for technical support, including the design, testing, manufacturing, assembly, transportation, integration testing, test run, supply of spare parts and maintenance tools, training, warranty services, related documents, and other after-sales service matters. In May 2010, the first batch of completed cars arrived in Taiwan. Kawasaki personnel then performed various static and dynamic tests to ensure that the trains met the normal operating conditions before the trains were handed over to DOTS. The C381 trains finally began operations on 7 October 2012. More than 50% of the parts of the C381 are identical to that of the C371. Such parts include cab equipment, electromechanical systems, passenger service interfaces, detrainment doors, and so on. Hence, the C381 can be considered as a successor to the C371. Exterior. The biggest difference between the appearance of the C381 and its predecessors is the adoption of a more aerodynamic design for the FRP panel on the front. A skirt is also added under the anti-climbers. While the trains are also unpainted like the earlier trains, the blue stripe design was also overhauled and the DOTS logo repositioned. A glass window is also added to the detrainment door, although the detrainment door is still of the same design as that for the C371. Otherwise, the car body design is the same as that for the older train types. Apart from the headlights, which still use halogen lamps, all other lights are LED. Instead of the 4 ribbon barriers on previous Taipei Metro trains, the gangway connections have 4 small rectangular fall prevention barriers, while each carriage has 2 similar fall prevention barriers. Interior. The interior of the C381 is similar to that of its predecessors. It is made of FRP material and has a 45-minute fire and flame resistant design, but there are still many new changes. Notable tripplicated vertical stanchion poles also adopted on the case. On MOT in Taiyuan Airport, a MOT and a circular handrail is installed from the ceilings for more standing passengers to hold. The handrails adjacent to both sides of the door are now more curved, and the draft screens also have a curved design. On the contrary, the overhead advertising panels protrude out. The fire extinguisher positions are also changed. For the first time, LCD information displays are also used in addition to the more conventional LED displays and indicators. The interior gangway connections are modified versions of Taiwan Railways Administration EMU 800 series trains that have a similar design. Train formation. A complete 6-car train set consists of an identical twin set of 1 driving motor car D-mount, 1 trailer cote, and 1 intermediate motor car end were permanently coupled together. The configuration of a C381 train set in revenue service is D-mount M2 plus M2 T D-mount. Each car is assigned its own 4-digit serial number, which ranges from X501 to X548. The first digit X above indicates the position of the car. Hence, D-mount cars use the number X equals 1, T cars X equals 2, and M2 cars X equals 3, the other 3 digits of the identification number of the train the car is part of. A full-length train of 6 cars consists of 2 identification numbers, one for the first 3 cars and another for the second 3. The bigger number is always equal to the smaller number plus 1, and the smaller number is always an odd number. For example, a train of 6 cars would have serial numbers 1501, 2501, 3000, 501, 3000, 502, 2502, and 1502 respectively.